Kate Martin joins us now, meteorologist with the National Weather Service. How you doing this morning?
Hey, good morning, Chesley. How are you?
Doing pretty good, very good. Lots of stuff to ask you about, but really the one that sticks out the most is Erin, right? Tropical storm right now, taking its time to gain hurricane strength. We think it's going to be the first hurricane of the season so far. Could be a major hurricane. Talk to us more about it.
Yeah, absolutely. So Erin's chugging along, heading westward across the tropical Atlantic, and likely over the next 1 or 2 days, it will likely be encountering some more conducive conditions for strengthening. So we're talking probably less wind shear, some warmer waters. And with all this in mind, this is still well out over the Atlantic, so Erin has a lot of space to travel before even approaching the continental U.S. And we can, of course, talk about how things are looking farther down the road for the southeast. But yeah, it could be some rapid intensification, so some really fast strengthening of Erin over the next 1 to 2 days.
Yeah, we've been talking about the path of the storm. We got it on the screen right now, and it looks as if right now, today, that could just kind of curve up and maybe almost make a field goal between Bermuda and the United States. How much should people rely on these type of forecasts this far out? It could change, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, the best thing to look at is the National Hurricane Center's cone graphic, the cone of uncertainty, which we as the Weather Service will put on our social media accounts and our webpage. And I know you folks on TV also utilize those graphics a lot as well. And they go out at most about 5 days. And so that's on purpose, right? We don't want to, oversell confidence on a forecast that's 7, 9, 10 days out. But yeah, to echo what you said, Chesley, it does look like Erin will be curving to the northwestward direction, and so that will have good impacts for us, meaning for the southeast, likely just going to be maybe an increase in some moisture from the very far reaches of that tropical air that's coming in around Erin. But as far as any type of wind or heavy rainfall, flooding rainfall type threats, looks like Georgia will be in the clear as trends are indicating right now. Yeah.
All right, let's focus on our forecast a little bit here. We've been what I've been calling bonus days around here, starting off August. It was a little bit cooler with temperatures in the 80s. We had that rainy pattern. Now we're starting to change a little bit, right?
We are, yeah. It's been a wild August so far, and we're, barely even halfway into it. So yeah, we had a couple of really rainy days. Some folks maybe didn't see much rain at all. Others got inundating rainfall with flooding, which we can certainly touch on as well. But yeah, we're kind of going from that really muggy, relatively cooler pattern to more of a typical summertime pattern. So we're talking more isolated to scattered pop-up showers and storms in the afternoons. And of course, with plenty of breaks in the clouds and increasing temperatures, we'll also have to contend with some increasing heat index values as well, especially for typical hot spots like Metro Atlanta, where we have our urban area, and then especially central and eastern Georgia.
Yeah, it's August, and so I guess we can expect that, right? More of those 90s, the heat, humidity. Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to deal with it. Any as you look further down the line, I know the Farmer's Almanac came out with their forecast here recently. So we don't put too much stock in that, but what do you think about your early thoughts on the upcoming season?
Oh gosh, I've not seen the Almanac's recent issuance, and I haven't taken a look at the Climate Prediction Center's outlooks lately. For those who don't know, they're kind of our National Weather Service branch that does climate forecasting for 2 weeks out up to a season. Yeah. I will say here at the office, we're of course keeping our eyes on the tropics. We are approaching the climatological or the typical peak in hurricane season. That's going to be around September 1st. And so, yeah, the waters are warm. We'll be keeping an eye on how winds are looking for development. But yeah, at this point, it's kind of, any future heat waves that might be happening, because we all know it's the southeast. We stay hot sometimes well into October. And of course, keeping an eye on the tropics as well for development even after Erin through, November even.
Absolutely. Meteorologist Katie Martin, thank you so much for all you do for our community and keeping us safe weather-wise. Thanks for being a great partner. Thanks for joining us today.